We should have me start doing the recaps and then Cameron jumping in 30 seconds later when I can't remember anything.
I
Actually, not
corrected my
30 seconds, like
second.
5 seconds, like 5 seconds in. Okay, I'll take it from here, John. We do last session, John. Duh. Okay, I got it. For fuck's
Cameron,
sake.
go ahead.
All right, I have to go and
What'd you say,
rotate
Graham?
one old person. I'll be right back.
Oh, fuck.
He's the one we do this for.
As soon as John sits back down, we'll start the recap.
All right, well, I'm going to set some stuff out of my way and go refill my cup, and I'll be right back.
How's everyone else doing while I was gone?
All right, I have returned. Has John returned?
I don't know yet.
Be sure. Go down, Penny.
Did everyone get the Did anyone ever get the dragon harvesting page fixed?
What now?
The dragon harvest thing that was completely broken.
Oh yeah, I did that. I can repost it though. Oh wait, yeah, it's scroll up in the D&D chat thingy. It's Dragon Harvest _ GM binder. I can pull it up if you'd like instead.
I'm searching. There it is. Nice job.
Spouse.
I knew you were back. Actually, just to ease this for me. Always concerning. Well, that's 3 out of 7.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, John. Chopper, are you here? Oh, there we go. And then there was one. Porthos?
Yeah?
I'll put a ready check in chat. Anyone hasn't answered it. So I was asking if you were here. Cameron, go ahead. Everyone's here, obviously.
We made big plan to kill Dragon. Dragon went somewhere else, so we adapted the plan and trapped the dragon and proceeded to beat the shit out of him while mocking him the whole time and causing all of his plans to go to ruin because he's stupid. And then we blew up a small portion of the astral plane, which technically is not a small portion because technically it did not important, but that's everything. Also, we have to return the box that we got an artifact in, or we have to return an artifact, but not the box we got it in because somebody is a fucking raccoon.
Think you missed anything? Alright, how would you guys like to proceed? I don't believe there was any resting, really, after the death of the ancient dragon.
No, I think we went straight to the end of the session.
Yeah, I'm at full health.
Yep, nah, I'm the only one that took damage. And it wasn't even that much damage. Because I'm back to full health.
Additionally, John used a counterspell that fucked up the teleport.
Yes.
I am going to go away now. No, you are not.
Get back here.
If he hadn't have been cocky about it.
Yeah, if he hadn't showed off what he was doing. But on that note, I believe I have a dragon to skin with any assistance I can get.
Currently dehorning.
Can you wait a moment? I'll be taking everything off and you can get the horns in a moment. If you just assist me instead, this will be a much quicker process. Thank you, Teddy. And I'm using my normal inspiration on this.
What are you guys doing first?
I'm going to try and skin it. Would anybody like to actually assist me for the advantage of it?
I can help.
Thank you. Well, that should be everything I need, I think. But there's also a chance I get dragon cancer here. So let's find out!
You could also use Bardic as well.
John, do you have any leftover Bardic inspirations?
I do.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I don't think I used mine from last session that he gave me.
I did give you one. I believe I gave you one before we.
Yeah, before we finished the fight, right, like a little bit before we finished the fight, and I didn't get to use on what I wanted to, so.
Correct. There you go.
I don't know. If Grim says I don't have it, I don't have it, but I think I still do.
I think you still do. I don't remember you using it.
Well, if not, I
Alright.
can definitely peel you off another one if we need.
Sounds like I have it.
Okay.
Let's see if I get as lucky as I did last time. And the D4. D8. Not quite, but that's still a 27. I might have dragon cancer now, guys. I don't remember exactly, but I think one of those is a 30 that I was supposed to meet.
Did you use your inspiration or just your bardic inspiration?
No, I did use inspiration. You're right, because I did declare it. So that's actually a 32. I don't have dragon cancer. Maybe I don't actually remember the DC, so I still might have dragon cancer.
It does take a considerable amount of time to scale it due to its size.
Nah, I could scale that thing in no time.
Okay,
A great climber.
Skid it. Sorry, I was thinking of a fish. You scale a fish.
I'm a great climber.
Anyway, after I would say honestly a couple hours, you are successfully able to remove the skin from the dragon.
Should we maybe dispatch? I'm like halfway through skinning this and realize, should we maybe dispatch somebody to inform them that the town is safe? I'm gonna carry on with my work here, but
I'll do it.
thank you. I'm just like, I just spent an hour and a half skinning this thing. I'm like, wait a minute. I seem to recall there being a reason.
Inform the town. I'll go. Thank you.
And with that, Lily flies off as a hawk.
Wait, isn't the teleportation circle still up?
Yeah, we're also inside the town, so if you can just fire it over
yeah.
and let them know.
Well,
And don't forget the
Okay,
teleportation
she-
circle.
she flies
Yeah,
over to the
hopefully
teleportation circle and disappears.
Should we send her with a piece of the skin?
I think the fact that she's still alive will do well enough to inform them that it's dead.
Fair enough.
I don't imagine they'd have a reason to believe her to be lying in this scenario.
Fair enough.
Either way, after like I said, a couple hours, you guys are able to successfully skin it. That's a lot of dragon skin. And scales.
We have a ballpark estimate for that amount.
I'm working on it.
Oh wow! I just want to see. That's not for anything. I just want to see how I would do because I do pretty good with survival. I'm glad I didn't roll for you.
I'm glad I had advantage, otherwise this would have gone much worse.
Honestly, I'm having a little trouble coming up with the ballpark size here. It's definitely a lot.
Additionally, I'd assume that at some point we'd be looking for like casks and various things to hold liquid in for the blood.
I would probably dispatch somebody over to the house nearby to check it out. There's probably something in there.
There's a whole village. If they have a complaint, it's our tax.
Yeah, we can... Honestly, we were kind of vague on the discussion. We said we needed, like, food and water. We could just take casks and replace that with the, water or alcohol we'd need. So yeah, we just need, like, empty barrels to store dragon blood in. Call that our payment.
Part of our payment.
I'm not picky.
So this is a rough size here. But it'd be about 18 feet across. And close to about 70 feet long.
Big boy, but very slender.
I mean, obviously,
It's got a tail, too.
It's shaped like a dragon. So, I mean, you guys have seen a deer skin hung up on the wall. You know, it's not perfectly to those dimensions, but it's still a lot to work with.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that down, party loot.
I'm going to entrust the party loot to somebody else for today.
Who is our most... What's the word? Litigious, maybe?
Oh, I'm also adding it to party loot, like the party fund.
Alright. You guys are able to successfully scan it.
Are we able to get all of the important bits out, or will that be a separate roll?
Those will be separate rolls.
God damn it, I shouldn't use my inspiration. Gentlemen, we might have a problem. By we, I might mean me. I'm gonna fucking die.
I can also do it.
I'll take care of it. I'll be fine. Allender is also the one with the least likely, like, if he dies, he's not really losing much. He's gonna go back into a clone body and go back to ruling over a kingdom. Unless that kingdom's fallen. He doesn't know. It's been a while.
No, not that one.
Bold of you to assume I'd let you go back to rolling.
Chopper, I got a
Bold of you to
question for
assume that
I
Ned
gotta
can
message you
roll.
something just in case this does happen.
Bold of you to assume that Neb can rule on his own. There's a reason we were partners.
He can rule on his own, he just doesn't like to.
Can you rule over more than a city of bones?
You have another question? Just a statement. Alright, what would you like to try and do next? Someone had mentioned trying to collect the blood.
Yeah, I'd like to have that done if we were able to gather casks for it, which I don't imagine would be too difficult, but...
Alright, somebody give me a survival check.
Alright.
Or any other check you guys feel appropriate.
Alright.
That you guys can justify.
Well, survival's my best one, although I could do medicine, but I feel like at this point it's not quite a precise drawing.
Yeah, this is more like
Both
slit the throat,
could it be viable?
haul its legs up into the sky, and just drain its blood from the neck.
What'd you say, Grim?
So it could be viable, but go ahead and give me the roll.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use that guidance as well. I'm assuming I still have... Okay, didn't matter whether it did or not.
That was successful.
Hey, it's 27. Nice. That's what I had last time.
So, I am borrowing heavily from this chart for this one. The blood.
Chug, 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 chug.
Don't drink it.
No, it's actually got a lot of benefits if you drink it. Not even kidding.
Alright, roll 8d10.
That's a lot of blood.
Add 20.
72.
Liters. I don't know why they did liters. I think like 5e like literally uses gallons for measurement.
I don't know. I'm okay with either option, to be honest. I'm not picky.
That's roughly 19 gallons.
Probably because gallons don't exist.
Is that type of ship?
Galleons?
Yes.
Those don't exist either.
The ship or the coin?
Yes.
Both of them.
You guys collect 19 gallons of ancient black dragon blood.
19?
19 or 72 liters.
I just put it in as... I'll edit it.
They're surprisingly very close measurements. 72 liters to 19 gallons.
Is it 18 minutes and change or 19 minutes and change?
It's 19. It's 19.0204.
Ah,
So like,
So the significant figures in that
it's
are
a
the
pretty simple conversion. I know I put the conversion in my vehicle because it reported fuel to the OBD in liters.
alright, what do you guys want to tackle next? Maybe a good time to go after the horns.
Yeah, this is most likely to be a good time to go after the horns. Obviously, the bones kind of have to come last, but
Phil, you can just take a saw to the horns.
There's going to be a check involved, so who wants to make it?
I'll let Dave make, or not Dave, but Fishy. What is
I got
Theodore's survival skill? Or
I got a +5, but I can use inspiration. Additionally, I feel like the time frame has already passed for Bardic
I have a
Inspiration.
+6.
How long does
I'm fine with either.
Survival. I don't want to roll, but I have a +6.
I
You
got
guys-
plus
you guys
4,
can
but that's
roll.
the sheer force of wisdom.
things other than survival as long as you can justify it?
Yeah, like-
Someone had said
yeah.
medicine.
I would
On
actually
athletics.
horns. You could just use straight up athletics for.
But yeah, the horns could
if Chopper wants to
theoretically
roll
be.
athletics to see how well he can break them off, I'll allow it.
Oh no!
Just get a saw and just start sawing at them like you do a fucking cow.
Not very well, it seems.
Did you think have
He's just
guidance,
fucking-
or-
Can I have a look and try medicine?
Like, what a guidance do you if you're the one doing it?
I don't see an issue with you trying medicine.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh, hold on.
this.
Because who thinks did roll first on the horns? But there's plenty more for you guys to tear off of this thing.
Right.
The other question is, was somebody helping?
Yeah,
That I'm not
It-
sure.
I'd be helping.
I actually assume with athletics, Teddy would be helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy's
Alright.
just here to help
You
y'all.
guys squeak by, and you guys are able. Uthix is able to snap the horns off right at the base.
Well, the
It's
next one is...
It's the size of the horns versus Buthix's arm size. Like,
It's honestly, it's kind of comical.
kind of struggling to get a grip on the horns.
I need about 7, probably 8 platinum now.
So, John, if you're still wanting to, the heart is extremely dangerous. I'll take care of that one. But if you wanted to try and take care of the fundamentium with your medicine, I'll help you with that, because that would be a surgical procedure in almost every sense. Like, you are being very careful and very precise about where and what you are cutting.
Oh,
Let's see. Who else has high medicine?
I do,
I got
actually.
a 10.
You have higher than me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind doing it.
You
I
don't
will
want me to
assist
do
you.
it.
What's that?
So you don't want Uthix to do it. He has a 6 in wisdom.
Yeah.
Again, he's smart enough to rig that sled together, but not wise enough to know he shouldn't take it down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I will assist John.
I'll stand
Jesus.
back ready with the emergency revivify if need be.
Well, he got a 35, so I don't know if that's necessary. Because I think he already declared he's using his
John.
inspiration.
Where did your characters learn to take apart dragons?
This is a common thing.
He has a point! You've done this before!
Yeah.
So that time you're putting it back together.
I can easily explain this.
So this one, it's simply.
But I won't.
Let's just cut.
I'm a
here.
bard. I read. I explore. I listen to stories. I tell stories.
He's a bard. He knows a lot about anatomy for reasons.
Had to learn how to perform them quick abortions.
Jesus Christ,
Well,
that got
I
dark
didn't.
fast.
I did knock up the dean's only daughter.
Yeah, that's the real reason you got kicked out. Is that one didn't go
That was
too well.
exactly why I got kicked out. Yep.
You guys are
She
able
was a virgin, and he got mad.
to remove the fundamentum.
All right, I will.
And he stole my saxophone, the son of a bitch.
I will take care of the heart, but I wouldn't mind as much assistance as I can get.
I don't mind helping.
How are you
I
storing the
guess.
fundamentum?
Would
Oh,
you say,
have
Grim?
someone guidance in you.
I said, how are you guys storing the fundamentum?
Bag of holding would probably be our best bet.
Carefully.
Someone's just gonna swallow it.
It's a very big object, but I mean, somebody could try. He's a bard. He's probably used to swallowing things.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. You're a changeling, right, Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's kind of scary to think about. It's like, yeah, there was a century I decided to be a girl, but it was just... I got bored of that.
Will it fit in a bag of holding, though?
I don't know. I don't know how big this is.
Don't we also have a chest?
He has a point. But I don't think we have the
Mhm.
chest with us right now. We'd have to teleport back to the ship.
Uthix carries it.
Do you actually carry it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah, we have a chest. I didn't know that.
How do you think we managed to sled down a mountain?
Oh, you mean an actual chest? I thought you meant the chest, the magic chest on the ship.
No. The chest of holding. We have a literal chest of holding. It's like a bag of holding, only a chest.
And
I
bigger.
forgot about that.
That would work.
And, well, there is air in there, actually. Never mind. So there is air, but it's probably our best bet. But, or that. All right. Now
Wait a
for...
second. Do we have a way to teleport?
Yes.
I believe so.
We can teleport an object, not an. Okay, will we be able to teleport this to a place that is easier to store it? I don't know if that makes any
One
sense because I'm
dimension?
No, it
really
does.
high.
No, it makes perfect sense. I think we could. I just don't know where we would store it at. We don't exactly have an
Me
ice
neither.
chest to put it in.
Wait, we do have an extra ship that's docked.
It's true.
Yeah, we could just store it there, and if it blows up, well,
I mean, the organ... So the fundamentium is magic in nature, I'm pretty sure. So how it decays is up for
Well,
interpretation.
Okay, what are we wanting to do with it? I guess would be my next question.
There's a lot that can be done with it. I think for now,
Uh-huh.
it's just something that it would be nice to make sure we have a hold of.
How does it need to be stored? Like in a freezer?
actually, I think I have a perfect spell for storing it. If it would
That's
work.
fine. Let him answer my question first, at least.
Well, John, go ahead and make a roll on it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll medicine to see what I would know about the storage of it and what needs to be done.
Alright. Give me a moment.
He's hacking.
Do I know anything?
With that roll, probably. The issue is the DM has to figure out what you know now.
Finally got irritated with my display, so I've been cleaning it for the last 10 minutes.
I just cleaned maple syrup off the front of a smartphone for my dad, and now he's like, "Wow, it's like a brand new phone." It's like
It's amazing
it
what
is.
happens when you can fucking see.
Mhm.
Okay, well, you know when you got a big screen and fly season hits, and then they end up putting fucking fly dirt all over your display because it's a lit up display.
Fly dirt. Fly dirt?
Yeah.
Are we sure it's dirt?
That's what you call it, but it's definitely not dirt.
All right. Fundamentium.
Fly items.
Sorry.
Was it 1 or 2 horns?
Fly poo poo.
It was 2 horns. You guys got both of them off.
Ooh, horny.
And
So-
I'm reading both of those.
I'm finding out right now.
Yeah, no, cool. I'm just gonna blurt out, well, I wonder if this would work. Blah 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 blah.
And then he's going to go into exact in-depth detail on how we store it. It's going to be like, well, if he has that much idea, well, fucking...
It's like, I studied dragon anatomy. Don't ask
Yeah.
why.
Again, I feel like after he perfectly fucking removes the fundamentium of this thing without missing a beat, I think we should listen to what he has to say.
Why do I see it as not only is he just carving it up, but in that instance, he's just going like, okay, someone give me some ice.
Yeah, he's like explaining what he's going to need to store it.
This thing's worth its weight in gold, isn't it?
It'd be fucking worth, if it were worth its weight in gold, it would maybe worth 1/10 of its current value.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a fundamentium is fucking expensive. That's why we're going to be very careful what we do with this one. The fundamentium and the heart both.
I don't
The
want
heart
people-
is...
I don't want people to know that we have it.
Like I said, someone's just gonna eat it.
Diamonds.
I like it.
The heart is way more valuable. 1, because it's incredibly dangerous to deal with. 2, it's kind of hard to get an ancient dragon heart for reasons that I don't feel the need to explain.
I don't think we had any issue with it.
Why is it hard to get an ancient dragon? I mean, clearly we got one right here. We also got an adult and a. Probably
We're the
dragon
exception,
sitting on
not
a rock
the rule.
somewhere.
Okay, so time is not on our side. It's gonna begin to decay and become more unstable. The longer that we wait, and when I say the longer we wait, like by the minute, we're gonna need to find someplace cold and dark to slow the decay down.
Why don't we just
Whoever's
teleport it to the ship in Antarctica?
That shit's cold.
And I was gonna say, whoever's got the teleporting thing, just teleport it to the Arctic cave.
Yep.
Well, that is cold and dark. I'll give you guys that.
Yeah, it's as soon as you said cold and dark, all of our minds went to the same place.
No, I already thought about it. I was just waiting on an answer of how to store it.
Yeah, very, very good thinking. Very good thinking. That will work.
And we could pack
That
it in
will
ice
work.
if nothing else.
See, normally I look at dark images on my screen because I don't like light images. They're too fucking
Right.
bright.
Right.
Since I've been working this job, most of the screens are white text screens. And the fly dirt that I've been ignoring for like 2 years in a row is really starting to bother me.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to need to process it as soon as possible as well, just so that we're aware we're not going to be able to let this sit for a while. So we'll figure out what we want to do with it while it's in transport. But yeah, we got to make a decision fairly quickly.
Yep. Well, we know exactly where we're taking it, and that should keep it safe for at least a little while.
Wasn't
Probably
it
not
the-
as long as we would hope, but
Wait,
What are you saying,
other
Fishy?
remains, so when we do finally transport it there, I'll gentle repose it just to ensure it stays in tip-top condition. It only takes 2 copper pieces.
So,
alright.
wasn't the chest or something, the chests that are connected, don't they prevent decay?
I don't know, actually.
No. Not at all.
I remember y'all talking about something like that, or
You
something.
cannot die in there, but when we found Blackbeard, he was literally only
Oh.
bones. So I think
Yeah, that's
decay
it.
still applies.
You can't die, but you can still decay.
I'm going to point
Okay.
out gentle repose
And
does
with
not
gentle
work in
repose,
this
it actually
situ-
protects the target from decay.
I'm going to
Wait,
point out.
wait. What was the question?
Which one?
Would you let Grim finish saying why gentle repose doesn't work?
Gentle repose will not work on the. Will not prevent the decay.
Not magic. Well, I could have. Yeah. If,
But no, not even that. Gentle repose in itself says 2 pieces of copper placed on the corpse's eyes, of which there are none on this.
Yeah.
Place it on the dragon's eyes.
In this scenario. Plus, magic is not going to affect it like normal.
Yeah. It is a magic organ in and of itself. I think.
I can still see someone trying. Like, I'm gonna put the coins on the eyes of the dragon, but I'm gonna cast the spell on the fundamentium.
And cross your fingers.
Not gonna work.
Yeah.
So we got a few days, not to completely panic everybody. We've got a few days, but
All right, we're out of time.
Of the essence. Yeah.
What is that? A few minutes? Oh god, oh fuck.
All right, somebody quick, eat it. Eat the fundamentium.
We have a few
Teddy.
days.
All right, I'll try.
So who's gonna
There'd
take
be
it?
some salt and some bacon. and
We
all.
already decided who was gonna take it, didn't we?
Well, who's the
I think only one person can.
Not it.
Yeah, we could just have somebody teleport it directly there since they've already seen the area and we have several items associated with it now.
Okay.
So we can just have Benny teleport the heart there. Or sorry, the fundamentium. Honestly, all things considered, considering I don't have my inspiration, it will be most likely easier to get the heart with you doing it, John, but it wouldn't necessarily be safer because I imagine your character still has reasons to stay alive.
Yes.
So I will still do it if you would prefer to not
Would
rip.
definitely prefer.
Okay. But there is another matter we should attend to first, and that is clearing our way to it by getting rid of the meat. Who would like to... You guys want me to do it, or would somebody else like to try and remove the meat?
Could I do athletics?
I don't think athletics works for the meat in this scenario.
I mean, unless you're like ripping chunks of the meat off. I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't
it is
see a
to
problem
me.
with this plan.
Well, I used up all of my goodness on what I did. I'm tired. I need a break.
I'm assuming we're all helping.
yeah.
we
Well,
are
I don't know,
helping
but
with
apparently
24
I'm
work.
fucking exhausted and I can't do anymore. I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
smoke a
you were-
bowl.
You were basically defusing a bomb there.
Yeah.
The fundamentium does have a chance to explode.
Does 24.
24 is successful.
Oh yeah, because yep, you were helping. I'm
Yeah.
still exhausted. I need a
I imagine we're all working together on this thing.
Yeah, well, I would imagine so. Yeah, because everybody's got a piece in it because of the money, man.
John, go ahead and roll me
Mm-hmm.
8d12.
Uh, $68.
Not bad.
I wondered how you were going to do that, because I know you don't like typing them out.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I ain't fucking typing the goddamn thing.
Surprisingly, you guys only get 68 pounds of viable meat off of this.
That's still 68 pounds of meat. And high quality meat.
68? Because we have like 220. Oh, sorry, 2,200 pounds of meat.
The white dragon was fatter and more. Keep in mind, this one is mostly mostly eating things that are covered in acid, and not like normal stomach acid. Before somebody blurts that out, so there is a chance that more of its meat is less processable because of its diet.
I can decrease the amount of meat we had for the other one.
That'll also be fair.
Grim.
What else do we have to process?
We have the bones left, but those would probably make sense to wait until last to do.
We have wings. We also have fangs. We have claws.
Oh, good lord!
We have
Oh, yeah.
eyes.
It's a whole process, John.
In reality, wouldn't this take over the course of a few days, or did we already discuss that?
I mean,
So
Working together, it sounds like a day's work.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
let's see. Skinning
yeah.
it
If
took
we
a
are
couple
all
hours.
working.
Okay.
I see. Honestly, you guys are probably about 7 hours in at this point with what you guys have taken.
Oh,
out
when
so
does the
far.
townsfolk start coming back as well, and they just see us middle of town just taking apart a dragon?
Or on the
Who has,
fringes of town.
They haven't come back
Who
yet.
has prestidigitation?
I can do it once.
Okay, well, at the end, I'm gonna need a fucking shower because I'm covered in blood, darling.
No, he does raise a valid point. This isn't exactly a clean job. But
I'm not
what should
going
we
into
do some
town
elven
looking like
village, right?
this.
Well,
Wait,
I
this
imagine-
is-
I'm a scholarly man, not a butcher.
okay, you don't have to lie to our faces just to get a shower. You know that, right?
John, we're in the middle of the town. What do you mean you're not
This is
going
also
into
an
the
elven
town?
village, correct? They probably have something akin to a cleansing stone.
I mean, just exactly that, kinda. I'm not going about on the town looking like this. Covered
The
in
man's allowed to
blood.
have standards.
The nice thing about standards is you can always lower them when needed.
As did most of his exes.
Yes, sir. All 52 of them.
Good God, he's a whore.
No, most of them just died. I outlived them.
I would recommend, yes, we should try and clear out everything, and the bones can wait till last, but if you would, it would definitely be advisable to try and take care of both the talons and the teeth before we progress any further.
Actually, the eyes would be more important because they'll decompose.
Ah, he has a point. Well, the eye could work on the eyes. It's a delicate procedure, but I could most likely do it.
Those are actually not on the chart, but I agree they should be.
I can use my inspiration to take a crack at the eyes.
Well, what would you be rolling?
Survival, which has a
Fair enough.
+5 modifier.
I was worried he was
Alright.
gonna say that he was gonna roll.
Try sleight of hand.
slide.
I'm not
No.
saying it wouldn't work. I'm just saying I would like to see him try to
No,
swipe
he's
the
got-
eyes.
He's got to try that on a living creature.
That would be. I kind of want to see that. I'm not gonna lie,
Glass eye.
but
Do that on a glass eye. I pop out his glass eye and he
That
doesn't
wouldn't
even
be that
know.
hard.
That would be funny. Anyway,
Sick bastard.
survival. We're in a wing the DC
Guidance
on this
as well.
one.
well, luckily I don't imagine the eyes are prone to just fucking explode and kill us if we're not careful.
No, they're more likely to rupture, pop.
Yeah.
Right. Well, how much can an eye be worth anyway?
Dragon eyes are actually fairly unique in their design. Because there's technically 2 eyes in one.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck this up.
I don't know how valuable they are, but they are definitely unique amongst the general,
Who's helping Ben?
you know.
I'll help him.
Okay. Ben, whenever you're ready. You have the
Okay.
inspiration. I don't know if anyone else wants to add anything else to it.
Guidance.
Guidance.
It's a guidance. It's a D4.
So he's
5.
at 32.
So a
By the way.
very delicate half hour later, you are able to remove the eyes.
Might I suggest we actually put everything in the chest of holding and then teleport that and one person to Antarctica before, so we can just take care of it all at once? Because I imagine the meat, the eyes, and the fundamentium and the heart are what's going to need taken up together.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'd be good to keep it all together and all under ice at the same time.
So, we've gotten the eyes. Would we like to start removing talons and teeth? Teeth I can definitely see being done with athletics. Might be difficult, but I don't know how difficult it'll be for somebody who specializes in grappling things 12 times this size.
Uthik's the dentist. With the 21.
Guidance
Which
as
on
well.
its own succeeds, technically. So
Okay.
Does
I'll still
Uthix
give,
just
like-
proceed to rip them out one by one?
Yep.
He's just walking up, planting his foot in the center, and ripping them bitches out.
The trick is to twist.
It's incredibly crude, but I cannot doubt its effectiveness in the slightest, considering, honestly, they look fine. Well done. The talons might take more precision, but to be frank, I'm kind of curious to see if you can pull it off. Literally.
There's also fangs.
There is the canines. I imagine the general teeth thing is for just the normal teeth, as opposed to the canines.
I'm gonna go with how he rolled though. I'm gonna go ahead and count them together.
Alright.
I don't see him stopping as he works his way around the fucking mouth.
That's fair.
Alright, what do you guys want to remove next? It is starting to get on towards the evening now. You guys still have daylight to work with. None of the villagers have returned yet.
Well, I suggest that the last thing we should get rid of, so we can just get it all teleported tonight, is the fundamentium, or sorry, the heart, which I will personally take care of. There's a little less risk involved for me.
So can I give him my inspiration?
No, you guys cannot trade inspirations, unfortunately. You can give him inspiration. You guys cannot trade out your inspirations.
Are you talking about selling it? Is that what you were mentioning?
No, like the campaign, the +5 inspiration we get, he was wondering if he could apply that to
Oh
me.
yeah, no. For you, for your character, you said that you were gonna take care of the fundamentium.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the heart. I'm gonna take out the heart.
Oh, okay, got it.
I don't remember exactly. I think
when we try to sell stuff.
I could be entirely wrong. I don't remember, but I think the heart has some dangerous properties to it that make it particularly nasty if you're not careful. But
hang on a second. Let me find out
Well, yeah, if we're going with this one.
what I know. Anything about the dangerousness of the heart compared to the fundamentium?
It is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous.
Good luck with that.
Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Well,
Yeah, I defused the last one. You got this. I will help. I will answer
All right.
questions. I will do whatever you ask. But this one's on you.
I'm probably going to go with medicine for this, even though it's the same modifier, just because it makes more sense as a surgical process.
It does.
So am I just getting the works for assistance and like guidance and assistance? All right.
I mean, could Bardic Inspiration work as well?
You already used it.
I fucking hope it does. But
Oh, did you use it?
gentlemen, we might have a problem.
He used it.
I did
but,
use
like,
it. Well, I rolled a 5, so I have a 16 total right now. Hollander might have some issues later.
Yeah, except, you know me, I never play things by the recommendations of
Yeah.
random homebrew.
Or any point that I can intervene?
So I said later. I don't think it's gonna kill me.
No. So he just fucked up.
He did.
Is there any point in his fucking up where I could intervene and mitigate any of the fuck up? Like, oh, little cut there.
I mean,
So,
technically, that's what you helping him was doing.
Yeah, that's what
Fair
the
enough.
helping's there.
Totally,
But if
totally good point. Yep.
if you nick the heart, bad things happen.
You fucked, dude. Sorry, I tried.
Yeah, he tried. He looked over right as I'm cutting it. And he's like, "Wait, no! Oh, you might be dead now.
There
I'm
is
probably not dead. I'm probably gonna have some nasty side effects soon."
there is a surge.
Well, the most important question is the heart ruined? To hell with you.
Heart does lose its magical properties, as there is a surge of energy that transfers from the heart into Olander. Olander!
Ah, I'm fine.
Do you
Olander.
think you can live for We'll give you 24, maybe 8 hours.
Yes, Grim?
Olander, save versus death.
Put my head in my hand.
That would be funny. But no, actually, I was gonna say roll me a con save. He might die. Really depends.
Constitution! Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
It's not good.
Gentlemen, we might have a problem. Ah, world's smallest violin. Thank you, John.
It's like, is he dead? Yes. He just seemed to be live.
There's only one issue with casting Revivify on Olander. It has been repeatedly stated that him going back into the clone body was a lie. He's not willing to return. But I don't know. We don't know that I'm dead yet. That might have only been on a 1.
Wait a would you possibly? Are you looking at acid or poison? Or do you know yet?
For the damage that he's taking?
Yeah.
Give me just a quick second here.
Yeah, we don't know that I'm
He's
dead yet.
gonna-
I could still be
he's-
alive, just unconscious.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
Out a little bit, so he is going to definitely be taking some damage, but we'll find out how much. As for the type of damage,
Yeah.
give me just a second.
Yep. No, you're good. Cool. I'm looking to see if there's anything that I have that I might be able to help him with.
I mean, if this would help.
The damage that he's going to take is acidic, but that's
Okay.
that is an action, so that it's a bit too late for that, Teddy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I imagine I'm taking this damage as soon as I make the wrong cut.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Question: how long after the fight is this again?
I think this is... Well, technically it's a few hours, but we started immediately almost.
Okay.
This is hours later, yeah.
This is several hours later.
Yeah, we've just been going ham, taking this thing apart, and I rolled really bad twice in a row.
He nicked it. Alright.
I'm probably gonna survive. This is gonna fucking hurt.
It's 18d10.
Who would like to roll and decide my fate for the damage?
Oh, I got this.
Uzix has this. Go ahead, Uzix.
Alright, Uthix, let's see what happens.
You want to do it one at a time?
Oh, what? Did I use the wrong? Yeah, I did. I didn't use square brackets. I wanted to make this all fancy.
Oh god, I
Oh
can't
god,
read it.
why? Did they have it like that? I can tell it's 113, but I'm still pissed off.
So, Olander, as the heart ruptures and this energy slams into you,
Mhm.
you take 113 damage.
So what are the rules on damage one-shotting you again? This might be important.
It has to do your health plus an additional half your health. You have to get like negative half your health.
Alright, I have to figure out... I have to do some math then.
As soon as he goes down, I'm gonna immediately throw a heal on him.
Yeah, I think it's just short of outright killing you.
I think so.
Thank God you don't do negative. We have to climb out of the negative before you get to
It is 10 shy of just straight up killing me. So sorry, Uthix, you weren't successful today.
I could change that.
What?
Olander saw God in a day.
Yeah, as you guys just see Olander, you hear a slight shink and then just, oh, that's not good. Thunk.
Well, I split the save up into multiple failure points. So, you got them all fail, technically, so...
I rolled a fucking 6.
I gave you 26 HP left, and I hand you a greater healing potion. Here, drink this immediately. Don't ask me why.
Oh, thank you very much, friend. I appreciate it.
We're gonna need a little time for this one to mend. Fuckhead, I told him not to cut there.
Well, you were correct, if it makes you feel any better.
Oh, it does.
Fair enough.
Luckily, it only affected Olander.
I know.
just to get your health
I
up a
know.
bit more.
Oh, thank you, Fishy. Oh no, he heals me and then punches me in the face.
We almost lost you there, friend.
It's a pat on the back, man.
Well, I was able to have a very brief conversation with an old friend of mine, but it seems the Asmodeus of this world doesn't know me, so I'm back now. I'll have to make a point of introducing myself.
Well, we lost the heart, but we did gain pretty much everything else on the dragon, including the fundamentum.
Oh, good. I was worried you were going to try and sell it as if gaining me back was worth more than the heart.
Oh,
No, the heart is
Oh,
the heart
close.
is destroyed, unfortunately.
yep.
Is it still technically a pile of meat?
It imploded.
Oh, damn it. I was going to make it into a snack.
Yeah, it just almost killed me. Let's eat it.
Yeah, that should not surprise you, Grim.
You know what? It shouldn't.
Imploded as in no longer exists imploded, or literally just
As-
collapsed in on itself?
Is a bunch of little tiny specks scattered around the chest cavity.
And across me.
Shrunk down, blew up.
Does Teddy think it looks tasty?
It's covering Olander, so if you'd like to, you can find out.
Theodore,
I made
please
the
don't.
intelligence check, man.
Oh,
Theodore, I'm going to humbly request that you do not try and lick me, please.
yeah, I guess it looks tasty.
Teddy respects Olinder's boundaries for whatever reason.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is just how people clean each other off. I don't know what the issue is here.
Shower?
Well, I am going to go try and bathe. I will entrust you all to take care of the bones and the talons from here.
Dave,
Yes?
I snap my fingers and ask politely for prestidigitation.
Take out the gold locket. And prestidigitation, you're clean.
Anybody else that is interested, I announce before he does that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I would prefer the actual feeling of warm water for now, so I will.
And
Go
that's
find a
the
bathhouse
only
in town.
use for today.
That's fair.
First come, first serve.
I appreciate it. And then I'm gonna
Oh,
go
yeah, I
back
think I
to
got one
writing in
more
my book.
use, and it's in this stick. Olander, or not Olander, Uthix, come here.
Uthix is probably bathing in the blood. Ah, reminds me of the war.
It's not elf blood, so he's probably not as interested.
Fair enough.
Well, he's
Yeah.
bathing in blood in an elven village. You can pretend.
That's true. He could probably trick himself.
Roll for flashbacks.
Got dark quick.
I'm fucking sorry.
As
What?
the sun is near setting, elves start to slowly trickle in. First, it's just a couple of them.
I am
Slowly
going to.
larger groups start rolling in.
I don't even know if they speak Elvish. I might have to figure out if they speak a different language. Let's see.
Okay, so I just have a question,
What's your question, Dropper?
and I just had to make sure to double check this because literally every time this has come up, I have said the answer and then everyone ignores it.
What's the question?
So, do we just use a homebrew rule where it's half of your maximum health for instant death instead of all of it left over?
Oh, is it normally all of it?
Yes, and I have corrected everyone on this like 4 times, and 4 times you guys have said it's half and continued on. So I'm honestly like wondering, is this just a homebrew rule, or does everyone just ignore me every time?
I honestly don't remember. I just don't remember the ruling half the time because it doesn't come up that often.
Is it full? Holy shit.
I think it was established to be full in my campaign because at some point somebody went down and almost got killed. I think it might have actually been Uthix.
No, it was
Or not
Shadow.
Uthix.
Oh, it's your hit
Oh.
point maximum. What if you're gonna die and hit your... I mean, that might have...
It even gives an example.
That
So,
does basically mean that a barbarian is never going to get one shot, though. Oh, I suppose that would be hard in general. Never mind. One-shotting a barbarian is near impossible to begin with.
I think we'll go with the official rolling. So yeah, we'll try to remember that from now on. It's your max damage past 0 in one hit, right? Or is it... Can it be multiple hits?
it's if it has the max damage left over from a single hit after you reduce to 0.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because after that,
like with
it will
Allender,
be
with
automatically...
Allender having 82 hit points, if he only had 1 hit point left, he could die from 83 hit points damage. It has to have damage left over equal to their max, meaning you're more likely to be instantly killed if you're lower in health when you get hit by a hard hit. But yeah, at full health, your chances of dying instantly are pretty slim.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with the official rolling. Thank you, Chopper. I was honestly misremembering it. So he wasn't that close to instantly dead.
Yeah, no, I still had a little ways to go. Still fucking hurt, though. Also, as the elves are trickling back in, I'm going to go up to one of them and ask in Elvish where the, if and where there is a bathhouse.
In which language, Zara?
Elvish.
Ah.
I assume they speak that one.
Yes. And there is a river in the center of town.
Thank you.
It leads to the
gonna head-
bathhouse.
I assumed as much.
Yeah, just look for the big round building right on the river.
And I was assuming they didn't just bathe in the river, but yeah, who knows? They're elves. They're weird. But they're also very, very, very picky about nudity, so who knows? But I'm going to go to the bathhouse and immediately take a bath because I smell like acid and viscera.
What else is pinging the map doesn't offer much use on this map because the map is so goddamn large. And I don't want to ping drag everyone over there, so let me find the party. There's the party. It is right there. In that direction.
Alright, I have a long ways to drag myself.
There we go. I'll just leave that arrow up there for now. I just see his little dot just moving one screen at it.
That's literally what I'm doing.
Should I just move everyone over? Take the dragon with you for
Nah.
all I care.
Why don't you
Nah.
just zoom out and drag it in one go?
Because for some reason, every time I do that, Roll20 has a fucking stroke, so
Do
I just
not
did it
zoom
this way.
all the way out. Keep it 5% off the max. And it doesn't break.
Either way, I'm over there now. And at this point, I'm going to revert back to my normal state, which is just silver. Generic.
How many teeth in fangs?
Oh, yes, of course. Let me find out. Alright, so for the... Well, the fangs, there are 2.
Okay, counterpoint. This map is way too small to zoom all the way out. Then the map will only take up like a quarter of your screen or less. So no, you can't zoom all the way out. Zoom to about 30% though, and you can see everything.
Chopper his big ass screen.
And teeth.
I'm finding out.
I think we said 40 teeth or 20 teeth for the adult.
Over 9,000.
Yeah, that's a 40. And then, yeah. To see how many you can harvest after a successful check is 66 plus 4. Dropper, would you like to kindly roll that? You were the one who ripped them out.
Did 66 plus 4?
6d6 plus 4. To see how many of these are viable teeth.
Not all that many, it seems.
No, but the fangs are intact. He's a black ancient dragon. Maybe a lot of his teeth were yellowed and corroded with time.
Or maybe ripping them out by the root did some kind of damage to them.
It was probably punching him in the face before we killed him.
That is also true. They might have knocked a couple of his teeth around and broken some of them.
It's like, oh, there's none left to collect because you broke them all when you hit him.
I don't know. I find that more impressive than anything. That means he was able to punch a fucking dragon's teeth out.
Do you doubt the party's strength?
No, especially not after that. But it's still impressive.
So claws, can athletics be used for that?
Sorry, what was that?
For claws, can athletics be used for that?
Well, you guys haven't removed the claws yet, have you? Yeah, I'll allow athletics for the claws.
You want to go with Vix or should I?
I can only roll terribly so many times in a row, right?
That's what you think. Oh, no, he was right.
D4 as well, just to be sure.
Alright, so he successfully makes the DC. Okay,
35.
successfully makes the DC to remove them. I don't like this as this work. Technically, dragons have 4 claws.
They have 4 feet.
Yes?
Claws aren't feet.
So each foot only has 1 claw?
Yeah, but didn't you study biology class?
Dragons have toenails. Singular toe.
They have hooves. I don't know why you guys are surprised by this. That's how it's always worked.
You guys successfully remove the claws. There may be additional rolls if you guys try to like separate them apart for making something out of them. We'll go from there.
How many claws?
4.
4?
4.
Okay.
Yeah, and each claw has 3 to 4 fingers on it. Who would have thought? Or toes. However you want to look at this.
Claws are the nails.
The claws are actually the nail.
Those are the nails, yes. Like, they're the keratin part. They're not the actual.
Oh, so
foot.
Grim was meaning like their paw. Okay. Now I understand where the
That's
confusion came in.
what I was referring to, yes.
Yeah. The paw's not useful, the claws are.
Yeah, but I assume we just took the whole thing off.
I mean,
Claws.
people like to do the whole hang a rabbit's foot from your neck. Why not just hang a dragon's foot from your neck?
I know a turtle who would
Okay.
very much like to do that.
Well, here, we'll have you guys roll on all the individual claws, and we'll go by this. In that case, a d12 plus 2. To see how many of the actual claws are viable.
Maybe we need to not brute force this as much. This doesn't seem to be panning out so well.
I feel like it's just Chopper.
Also viable, but I would also like to point out I almost got myself killed, so I don't think it's just Chopper. I rolled a 3 back-to-back on rolls that should have
This
done
is
better.
coming from the person that blew himself up.
Yeah. Trust me, it's not just Chopper.
Also, apparently this ancient black dragon took terrible care of himself.
Well, and
I'm
his
still
breath
not
is
convinced.
literally acid.
I'm not fully... Well, he's also immune to acid. But I'm not fully convinced that them beating the shit out of him and me electrocuting him and him being on fire... I'm not sure that that didn't have an effect. He was also struck by lightning multiple times. So the last, 20 seconds of his life, he kind of got fucking shafted.
That's an understatement.
He got lit on fire, beaten, electrocuted a few more times. Shot by arrows that are literally designed to murder dragons in the most efficient way possible.
Lit on fire.
Lit on fire again. Fucking... It's so I don't know how much of this is due to his own care of himself.
That's fair. So you guys are stopping the collection for now, or are you guys continuing on? Because I know some people went to go bathe.
I think with the claws, I think we've gotten everything, haven't we?
We need wings, we need bones.
Oh yeah.
I think wings and bones are all you guys have left.
Yep.
I can do nature.
Nature's
Well, I
a bit
think
more
John-
of a stretch.
Is John still there with you guys to perform medicine? These aren't dangerous parts anymore. They're just a little more difficult.
I would definitely be available if requested. Otherwise, I'm just kind of writing in my book.
Yeah, I could definitely be called. I'm just taking a bath because I exploded and I don't feel too great.
I mean, it's up to John if you want to.
Sure. What am I cutting off this time?
Wings would be next.
Okay. I have not used my inspiration. I'm not going to use it on this. Never mind.
I think you did use your inspiration on the Fundamentium.
Guidance.
I didn't roll. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I did.
I remember.
Either way. How's it 20? 2020. That looks good.
You guys are able to successfully remove the wings,
Okay.
which are surprisingly intact still somehow.
Well, we had those strapped to his body. They couldn't be hit. They were behind the wall.
True.
True.
It's one of the few parts of him that we could not beat on or ignite.
Finally, the bones.
What do you want to do with the bones? Are we cutting them down?
I mean, it's mainly just removing the...
I think once we've gotten the meat and everything else on it, the bones are kind of just lying there.
Well, there's still stuff attached to them. I mean, sinew.
Not to say, there's still probably
stuff
some
like
stuff
that.
that needs to be cleared away, but
Called sinew or sinew or however that word's pronounced.
However
Yeah.
it's pronounced.
but they shouldn't be the most difficult process we have to worry about now. No.
I'm going to start waving a knife around wildly. Who's next? Or, I mean, what's next?
Oh no, we've given him a taste for blood.
I mean,
All right.
I would
who
say I
went
could
into
see this ending
Dragonborn?
poorly.
19 works.
I would
told
say
you
I see this
not to
ending
drink
poorly, but he seems to be terrified of getting hurt, so I think we're fine.
Okay, what else we got? So there's the wings, there's removing the bones. That should be just about it. I'm looking around.
Yeah, there's nothing really much left of the ancient black dragon that was there previously.
Yeah, as we once again have the dragon portioned out into neat little piles ready to be transported to our gigantic freezer.
What about the elf that lives here? Is he just like, and all this is taking place in the
He-
front yard?
He just walks home and sees us just in his front yard stripping down a dragon piece by fucking piece.
Honestly, you guys have gathered a little crowd at this point.
Well, I think at this point I would be done with my bath and be returning to the party.
I see the small crowd and I begin to perform. With the knife in my hand, I just reenact the slaying of the dragon.
He just immediately starts, oh, time for performance.
You know.
So you see, I hid it here.
That, right?
John, Barry draws a few cheers from the crowd.
Cheerio. And then I shall tell everybody that we'll be in town later to sign autographs. And then I take my leave with the group.
Oh no, what are you signing me up for?
Autographs and women.
I avoid signing papers at all costs. It's a fucking flashback at this point.
Where's the order?
It's like, oh god, paperwork.
That's right. I mean,
Literally.
Look,
I have
Neb,
to fill out forms for the trade routes.
Neb tricks you into signing a magical contract one time.
And
It had nothing to do with that. I knew you were lying to my face. I'm tired of doing paperwork to keep a city running.
Not to rain on the parade or anything, but there
That
were
doesn't
two.
look like
God
it's
damn
raining.
it, I have 15 treaties to sign today.
There were what? Fish?
Hold on, yeah,
Or-
Fishy was talking.
There were 2 orbs that blow up massive areas.
Oh, that's actually true.
We should go back and make sure there's not more.
We will, but I don't think there is much of a concern now, and I think rest would be a good idea for all of us. Mostly me, I'm not going to lie, but in general.
You are going to lie. You're going to lie down. See what I did there? I'm so clever as a bard. Now give me money.
I'm going to fillet you.
Luthix is like, does he mean to shut him up?
The bard gets on everybody's nerves.
oh, there you are.
John
don't
heard
worry. Don't worry, you'll never get on my nerves.
he's lying to you.
No, I'm
And not even very well.
He shuts up.
You guys see the leader of the elves approaching?
Oh.
Oh, this is a
Except-
bit awkward. There are 2 of them.
Except for the reality of it is,
I don't think I've changed out of his face, so yeah, there are 2 of them right now.
if you actually tried to silence the bard can counterspell you.
He just counterspells you to
right.
keep fucking talking. That would be something he would do. Yeah, it's worth noting. How does he react to seeing me
Oh, shit,
looking like
yeah,
him?
you can counterspell while silent. Shit. I was
said-
gonna say, but he can't because he's silenced, but shit.
Well, counterspell goes off before the spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also,
Anyway.
Grim was speaking.
You said that whenever you headed over to the bathing house, you did revert back to your normal form.
Oh, yeah, you're right, I did.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just silvery skinned now.
Anyway, as he approaches the group, my daughter has told me quite the tale, and it seems to be true.
Oh, yes, she actually assisted us by lighting the dragon's ass on fire. He didn't seem too much of a fan, but it was effective and amusing.
That sounds like her. Anyway, I've set up a place for you all to stay tonight.
I
Drinks
appreciate
and
it.
Food are on the house.
Oh, you're going to regret that. Dude, it's a dwarf.
Mine's in a pen, isn't it?
And a halfling. Or should I say hobbit?
I've learned not to exclude dwarves from drinking. He can drink as much as he wants until the cellars run dry, but
Oh no, you've essentially just given him. Well.
You forget. Drinking contest.
I am going to hand
Aye.
him back the orb covered in rags.
It's elven cellars. That basically means I'm stuck rationing myself.
Okay, bows his head
If
and
it's
takes the
elven
orb.
beer, it's gonna be like Bush Light.
You don't need to insult the hospitality of the person making us his guest.
Don't look at me. I don't even drink the stuff. I'll be over here smoking.
Well, I imagine they have plenty of that. We're in the woods. You can probably find it quite easily.
Okay, Ben's gonna look square at the elder and be like, "I need to talk to you."
Of course, sure.
Okay. As I touch him and we both disappear.
Oh, well, that's... I needed to
You know
speak
you
with
had
him
to.
as
You
well.
still have to teleport the. Just to point this out, you still have to teleport the. Someone has to teleport the chest, and then come back. I don't know how many charges you have left.
Yeah, we need... Yeah, the chest does need teleported and packed with ice, and then somebody gets brought back.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna have him teleport the.
Parts, but I thought he couldn't teleport multiple objects at once, or do they just have to fit inside of a certain area?
I believe they have to fit inside a certain area. That's how you're able to transport wagons, right?
If not, we could always just leave the chest open.
Only the spell could be linked.
Does someone want to link this?
Fishy also raised a valid point. We could just, like, teleport the chest with it open. And that solves both of the issues immediately. Chopper also raises a valid point.
Which spell is it?
It's literally the teleport spell.
Has to fit inside a 10-foot cube.
Okay, you guys got plenty of room to work with.
Does say single object, but we put it all in a chest
Put it
or
all-
something.
Put it all in a magic chest, leaves the lid of the chest open like Fishy suggested, and we're good.
Yeah.
Cold air will naturally flow in. Well, now that that's taken care of, we will allow Ben to carry on with what he's doing.
Alright, man. How do you purchase this?
Okay, but basically, I teleport away with him, and I open my bag of holding, and I'm like, "I have something for you."
Oh. And that is
A hammer.
a hammer.
Yes.
See, it's to beat the fuck out of him, rob him.
No, Ben wouldn't be anywhere near that subtle. He'd have done that in front of us.
Yeah, but this is a different hammer.
That looks like a dwarven hammer.
It may or may not be.
This does
You
seem
want
a
it?
little,
Automaton.
this seems a little suspicious. Why would you give me a dwarven hammer?
Because I can't use it.
Well, I mean,
And you could give it back to the dwarves as, good relations between your people, seeing as one of their massive armies just got re-released. Say that you saw it on the market and give it to them and be like, "Here, this is yours."
well, that's not a bad idea. I'd be careful. Because this came under the wrong context. Well, we don't want that to happen.
If it came under the wrong context, you could start another war.
If we could have a soul emissary deliver it. Well, if you're offering it, I will take it.
There you go.
He takes the hammer from you. Now, where are we?
Oh, right. As I teleport us back.
Where did you teleport him to now? I'm curious.
The Arctic area.
Oh, you just said, hey, you want to go to somewhere fucking butt-fuck cold for no reason?
I mean,
No?
two birds with one stone, because you could have just took the box with you.
Yep.
Well.
Yes. 2 birds getting stoned.
Yes. The trick is small birds and a large stone.
Technically, the meteor that killed the dinosaurs was the greatest instance of killing birds with stones, but also had the best ratio.
I will direct you all. If you are ready, I will take you all to the inn.
I would appreciate that. I could use a rest. The dragon didn't hurt me that much, however, I did explode afterwards due to my own negligence. Not pleasant.
Do you need to see a medic?
Oh, I'm fine. Just need some rest.
Did I get everybody?
That reminds me of the thing that I think one of either Grim or Fishy linked a while ago. Actually, I might have been Richchild. Of Long Rest, where like a guy's missing an arm, one dude is almost dead. Just no, we just need a long rest. Don't worry.
Teddy has an important question. Is that the same hammer that was in Party Loot?
The Hammer of Thunderbolts? Yeah.
Okay.
Whee!
Additionally, John, you have the Cloak of Elvenkind in your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me.
Hooray for accounting.
And a necklace of adaptation.
Anyway, the design of the inn that you guys enter, it's strangely human, in fact.
The inn?
Yes, the design of it is
Okay.
strangely human.
Okay.
Maybe because there's ports just outside.
Mm.
But it's very human in design. It's got standard downstairs bar with several large tables and
I'm going to
individual
approach
rooms
the
upstairs.
barkeep and warn. I'm going to approach the barkeep and warn him that there's a dwarf in the house who's basically been challenged to drink all that he can.
Well, many have tried. If that's the case, I might have a special barrel ready to go.
Understandable. I just wanted to ensure that you had fair warning.
With that, the leader of the elves looks at him and says, "Put it on my tab," and he just kind of looks down and walks out.
Well, I suppose we did tell him that alcohol would be one of the things we're taking, although I don't think it... We'll add that to the payment for killing the dragon, for whatever Uthix drinks. Which is probably going to be everything. And that's just if we're lucky.
By the way, the elven male bartender disappears behind to a back room and comes out rolling a very large barrel that has dwarven writing on it. I don't know who all can read dwarven. I know Chopper can.
I was going to say.
Anyone else?
I can. Wait, can I? I actually don't know. I probably can, because I can read fucking everything, but I don't know.
Hey, I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes.
All right, John.
Dwarvish
You're not gonna need me to roll anything, are you?
I don't think so.
Your ankle.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Is it just Uthix, or can you?
What's up?
I was asking who all could read Dwarven.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't?
Not one of the ones I have. However, if we need to speak with almost anything from the outer planes, I got it. Listen, I had some weird things that I had to be diplomatic with, okay?
Alright, well, it says on it Rock Bitter Porter. Rock Biter Porter. Apparently I can't read English, but anyway.
It's not English, it's Dwarvish.
Oh, perfect. Rock Biter Porter in Dwarvish. We import this. It's, well, we get a dwarf through here every once instead of a few years.
To be honest, given everything I've been told by Uthix about your rivalry, I'm surprised you allow dwarves in. Although he might just be a tad racist.
Every once in a few years, one sneaks by. One thing to remember, not all of us were in the war. Some of us were... Well, some of us were safer than others.
Understandable.
Besides, give it another 40, 50 years and there won't be a dwarf alive who was in the war.
You may think, but dwarves do have a habit of carrying grudges for no real reason.
So it'll be dwarven history, but then at least there will be none of them alive that remember it when we're there.
Fair enough.
It'll be legend and myth. But you're all welcome to have a seat, rest, drink.
Well, I'm going to head straight to my room to rest, because I am incredibly tired. Also, in pain.
There's a bathhouse just north of here if you need it. I'm sorry, we do not provide those services here.
That's fine. And I'm gonna go find a room.
Alright, is there anything you guys need to do before nightfall?
Get a drink.
Get a drink?
Watching
he'll-
Uthix to make sure he passes out. If he doesn't curse.
He'll pour you some of the Rock Bitter Porter. Rock Biter Porter. Jesus Christ. It looks like Rock Bitter. Like, the spelling looks like Rock Bitter, but I'm assuming it's Rock Biter.
It could be about as bitter as rocks. A dwarf wouldn't notice the damn difference.
This actually
Sad
has a
part is
description.
that
The
might be
description of
true.
this drink sounds pretty fucking good, honestly.
Dwarves would know.
It's a dark, muddy brown, nearly opaque. It smells of a rich autumn feast, and it is a creamy roasted toffee with a hint of mustiness. That sounds like a decent drink. It also has effects. So as the night goes on and you start to drink Uthix, you get a sense of confidence in your own strength.
Bar fight!
As if I didn't already have
I was
that.
gonna say, I don't know if you have any effect at all. Anyone else trying it who is not a dwarf?
You know what? It has magical effects. I'ma drink it from the mug that never makes me drunk.
Technically, he said effects. He did not say magical.
These are non. They're kind of.
They're non-magical. This happens to be draft beer.
Honestly, I feel like this would affect you either way. You feel like you just had a feast. You feel like so full that you almost feel sick to your stomach.
I think you're forgetting halfling.
I am not halfling. You feel like you guys ever get to that point where you've eaten? You know, if you eat any more, you've eaten too much.
Yes, but usually that's after I've eaten too much.
I was going to say, I usually reach that point right before I continue eating.
Well, that's how you guys feel, except for who feels very confident in himself and his strength.
Hey, Uthix, you want to fight?
Sure.
No fighting in the bar. Take it outside. You guys can arm wrestle, though. That's fine. Just no fighting.
He thinks arm wrestling is all well and good until they hit a stale match and crack the fucking table like Ymir did.
I don't think Teddy knows what arm wrestling is.
He's like, oh, so I just grab you with this arm and throw your ass on the ground?
He hears wrestling, he's going straight for wrestling.
But yes, no fighting in the bar.
Okay, yeah. Nonetheless, yeah, athletics, I guess, if you want.
That would be up to Uthix if he wants to show you how to do it. So, 19 and 25, I'm pretty sure Uthix won.
I will be back.
I enjoy how we both rolled 10.
Yeah, you guys did. You both rolled a 10.
I'm middle of the road's 19. Off there. 25.
Did you get the
That
skill?
part is Uthix can add a dice to that.
Did Uthix get what?
Add a dice to his athletics.
No, what Fishy had asked. Did he get the skill?
Do you, Chopper, do you have the skilled feat, the one that allows you to double proficiency? Okay, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, Uthix is very good at what he does. There was a time on a ghost ship when I went to grapple something, and then we're assuming now dead, Squiggles was like, or I rolled a 1, and Squiggles was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and throw my, whatever the fuck the artificer thing is on it. And I told him, no, wait. So we waited, and then the opposing enemy rolled, and rolled lower than my nat 1 athletics check.
That's fair.
The nat 1 isn't an auto fail.
Flash of genius. That's what he was gonna throw a flash of genius on it, and I was like, nope, wait. Back then, a nat 1 was like a 12 for me.
Oh geez, only a 12.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you want to
back.
see something cool? Oh hey,
All right, now hold the enemy
You
in
wanna
place
see
with
something
that.
cool? Say what cool? Wait, where the fuck are my pants?
Where the fuck is my foreskin?
no, that'd be impressive. Should be like gone.
That's sleight of hand combined with medicine.
Wait. That would be... Roll a d4 just to see if you get a 4.
I want to know
Yeah,
what he was.
Steel
He only
blade
grabbed a
is
3
dead.
skin.
I want to know what you're trying to sleight of hands, honestly.
That's the whole point, Grim. He doesn't even know what he got. He was just like, you want to see something cool?
Just
As he
take
claps his hands together and fucking rubs them, and then you just see him go full zen and swipe out of the party, and he's like, I have no clue what I grabbed. As he opens his hand and it's a little brooch, he's like, what the fuck? Ooh!
Could you pull a rocket raccoon and just have a random prosthetic?
You see him pull out
just-
a fucking wooden arm.
He does it. He just pulls off one of Allander's fingers that melted off after the fucking bomb, or after the acid bomb. Just, can I have that back, please?
What's the magic word?
He already said it.
That's not the
Hold
magic
on.
word.
Power word kill.
That's not it either.
He's like, I'm gonna need to reattach that, and we're about to take a long rest.
Listen, it's a long rest. I'll be fine.
All right, you can have the
Wait.
finger
What's
back
the
if you give me your
magic word?
staff.
The magic word is bonk.
I don't need it back that bad, to be honest. It would just kind of be nice to have back.
I'll eventually get one day when I actually roll an at 20 with this thing.
All right. Is there anything important you guys need to do, just so we know, so to be out of the way? All right, carry on with the shenanigans.
Also, I just realized that Ymir's had a very bizarre track record with dwarves, because so far he's met a dwarf that met him in a standstill in an arm wrestling match to the point where they broke a table. And then he met a dwarf that was somehow able to just stay on the fucking ground whenever Ymir's trying his all to pick him up.
Dwarves have magic beyond that which mortal man can comprehend.
Dwarves have an incredible skill known as ornery.
Wait, why
Yes.
why do dwarves live so long? Because they just
Same reason Teddy Roosevelt did.
death.
Their skill is stubbornness.
Stubborn.
It's like, Grandpa, why haven't you died yet? I'm too stubborn.
It's because it's not on the battlefield.
It's not really a dwarf. That's more of an orc.
Okay, fair enough.
Like orc who's 30 years old. Damn it, I need to die. When are we gonna go to the next fight?
Oh, we leveled up, didn't we?
The party is level. Hold on.
Wait, we're level 11.
I believe
I
you
was
guys.
gonna say, when did that happen?
Hold on. What level are you guys?
10?
10?
I thought 10. Yeah. But now I need like a
You guys are-
sanity check. You guys level 10?
You guys are level up my game.
I
You're
believe you
thinking
guys
of
are
the
level, I
wrong
think
game.
you guys are level 11. And, yeah. Camera's game.
We're level over 9,000.
No, we're not. I'm level 7.
Yeah, and why is that?
All right. Well, it sounds like you guys have a fairly laid back night, except for Olander, who has passed out early. As you guys are in a fairly safe location. I'm not gonna have you guys roll for the rest.
Roll to see if you die in your sleep.
So you guys all just get your half your hit dice back if anyone's spent hit dice, and
I come out with a net loss of 10 temporary hit points.
Yeah, everyone comes up with a loss.
Yeah, not everybody. Fucking.
Otherwise, should we go and actually harvest the other dragon now?
You mean the turtle? Yeah, most
the
likely.
one where ship is at. And actually, before that, I want to change out a spell because I know it is a clerical spell. Or at least I think it is. Let me double check it. Yep, it is. Oh, got my spell changed out.
Well, does everyone go to bed? I need to know if anyone stays up.
Bedwood for a little while.
Let's see. Nyx, goddess of night, knock me the fuck out and allow me a good night's rest. Fuck.
I mean,
Oh, that
Uthix
was
would be
a
up.
good roll, though. Actually, nope, below average.
Uthix would be up drinking most of the night.
Who's been offered free alcohol or like a shit ton of alcohol that he doesn't have to pay for?
Free alcohol? That's the best flavor.
Teddy's gonna keep watch. Where are you keeping watch at, Teddy?
Were you like in a center amount of rooms, like all in a central location, or
You've each been given a single bedded room on the second story.
so each of us have that?
Yes, each of you guys have your own room.
Teddy's sitting on the hallway then.
Just sitting in the hallway. Okay.
Yeah, he's taking up like half of it. People are sort of like trying to get around him.
Alright, well, you guys do have an uneventful night. Alright, who's heading down first in the morning?
I will. I don't know where we're headed, but I'll go first.
As you get down to the
Well-
bar room, you see a familiar face.
Is it the hottie?
It is. It's Lily. She has stopped by.
Well, good morning, Lily.
I'm gonna follow him down because I feel like leaving him to his own devices is not a great idea.
Not the best idea in the entire fucking world now.
Good
You
morning.
know what? If she makes a bad decision, it's on her.
If he makes a bad decision, it's on us. So I'm going to go watch him. Barry, are you causing trouble?
Who, me? Oh, Lord, no. I'm looking for customers.
Teddy will keep watch mentally 12. Wait, what?
We have established she is not mentally 12.
I know, I just like harassing that.
She's mentally 65, but considered a child amongst elves.
Yes.
So you've barely seen anything in the world.
Well, what can we do for you, Lily?
Well, I have come to see you off.
We will be needing to speak with the person I assume to be your father first.
Of what matters?
Well, I need to return the orb. Oh, I did that last night. Never mind. I had a reason, but to be frank, I completely forgot it.
I was under the impression that you
Was it
guys...
to collect the supplies for our coming journey, or...
Yeah, I think he just has two names.
We've established I have 1,000 names. Frank might have been one of them. I don't remember.
Technically, if you look at changeling lore, they literally change names as often as they change forms. Like, names are as fluid as their form.
Yep.
I've literally just forgotten that for a millennia you went by John Adams.
Well, no, that's just it. Like they literally can have a whole like association with a form and a name, and like as easily as they change skin, they're just going by a different name.
Yep.
And now here's a fun bit of changeling lore. Yes, I have lived a long life, and now it's my time to die. And they fully believe it, so they die.
Meh.
Well, I've come bearing some gifts because I know they couldn't pay very much, so I went around town and talked to a couple of the shop owners.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. We did get an entire black dragon that we kind of ripped to pieces, but
Well, I do have one thing I wish to do now in a somewhat quick accordance before I completely forget.
What is that?
Where is the black dragon's horde that we have slain yesterday? What path might we take to find it?
Treasure seeks to is in the swamp to the northeast.
that's not honestly all that bad. We just have to gather a little information about where they normally hide out.
Problem in the swamps.
Well, yes, but typically, like a red dragon might find itself a very particular type of cave, and as might a black dragon.
Would it be fair to say that it sheds a lot of its scales in its lair?
Yes.
Alright, I might have a way to further track this thing down. Need to see and familiarize myself with one of the fresh ones, and then, well, keep the fresh ones as far away from me as possible so it doesn't set off the spell.
So, gifts? Yes or no?
Glad. Don't mind him.
Alright. She pulls out one. It's literally been wrapped in brown paper, and she sets on the table. Whoever wants to open it.
Well, Barry, you were here first.
I'll open it.
Alright, inside you find a spyglass. Somebody had mentioned
Ooh.
this. I don't remember who, but someone had mentioned they needed
Why,
one.
thank you. Yes. It was me.
Oh, perfect.
Why, thank you. This will serve the whole party very well.
Actually, yes. To be frank, we probably would have completely fucking forgot to grab it, so thank you.
We definitely would have forgotten to grab it. So, yes. Although I will carry it. I will consider it property of the party, and anytime anybody needs to scout or look around.
No, just I'm Frank Teddy.
Wait, you're Frank Teddy? But then
No.
who's he?
In our inventory, I will put it on my sheet as well. But Fishy, if you wanted to add to inventory of spyglass,
I'm good.
thank you.
All right, and because I am going to worry, I have this as well. She sets down another one. Anyone want to open it?
Well, I suppose I will.
I'm gonna step back.
I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap it very carefully.
All right, inside you find a scroll. It's in a scroll container, little scroll case.
Well, I'm afraid I can't identify this one. Would you mind telling me which one it is?
Yes, it's a scroll of protection.
Oh, well, that will be quite useful.
This one's special. It protects you from dragons.
Given our current line of work, that could actually be incredibly valuable.
And then one last gift. Whoever wants to open it. This one has me
Oh,
excited.
who else is here right now?
I'll open it. I'd probably be there.
You're gonna be the one to open it?
I opened it.
Alright.
It's a pipe bomb!
It's a pipe bomb. Yes, it's a pipe bomb.
How much damage I'm taking?
Sometimes you guys worry me.
Teddy's good. Teddy's good, man.
2.
Yes, he takes 2 damage as the pipe bomb explodes in his face.
Now he opens a pipe bomb, thinks it's a snack, tries to take a bite out of it.
No, it's a deck of cards.
I'd
Oh,
prefer a
fuck.
pipe
I draw.
bomb.
I'm gonna start looking through them.
Oh, you almost said it, you motherfucker.
I'm gonna start looking through them, and I wanna. Can I roll a luck roll
Why would you need to roll luck?
to see if I draw one of them?
You only draw them if you declare you draw them. It's the only way it ever counts.
Okay. So first I need someone to roll a d20 -1.
Well, Fishy, you opened them.
So 6.
6. There are 6 cards in the deck, and as you look through the cards, you realize this is not a. Well, would you realize this? I don't know.
No,
I
Teddy
don't
would
think
not.
he would.
Teddy doesn't understand what magic items are.
You see a
man.
bunch of pretty pictures on all the cards.
Cool. I'm gonna look at them, and I'm gonna just. I don't know. I'm gonna just show them to people.
I'm gonna look at them and see if I noted what they are.
This is a deck of illusions, not a deck of many things.
Ah, you had me worried there for a moment.
I like the pretty pictures.
Neb used to have one of those.
Did Nev ever use it?
Nope. That was the first campaign.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. It was a deck of illusion, though.
Okay.
I hope you guys find use in these things. I kinda had to talk people into it.
Don't worry, we'll find some use for them. It might be foolish, it might help in a bizarre way, but it will help somehow.
The food and supplies you guys are promised, those are up by the teleportation circle right now. They're boxed up.
I appreciate it. We'll most likely be taking those to our ship, but there is the matter that we'll have to locate the dragon's hoard.
Also, Lily, we need your help to go to the Elven Village again.
We're in the Elven Village.
The other
Oh, you
one.
mean the other Elven Village, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I can probably help you guys get there, but
Didn't we
unfortunately,
take
I
a bunch
have
of
to-
stuff from that village?
Did we what now?
I think we took a bunch of stuff from that village, didn't we, when we left? Oh, I know, we just took the orb.
Yeah, I'm specifically going to be like searching around there just in case. Because I have a spell that I can use.
I can definitely help with that, but after that I have to return back to my duties. Sadly. Not happy. So if you need help getting up there, I'll help you one last time. But sadly, after that, it's probably for a while. Excellent spell, Teddy.
What's up?
I said it's an excellent spell. So as a group, what do you guys want to do? I know Teddy wants to go
I don't
examine
think
the
that'd be a
area.
horrible idea. I don't think that'd be a horrible idea. That would also put us closer to the swamp.
Does everybody agree? Anyone who disagrees? Heading over?
We have no reason to disagree.
Alright.
That's what I thought.
Well, then Willie will teleport everyone over. You guys said you were going to deal with the supplies after you guys were done with dealing with the horde?
I'm fine with before or after.
Well, the supplies are boxed up, so I mean, they're going to be fine sitting where they're sitting.
Fair enough.
Alright, with that, Willie builds you all for a well and teleports away. I will switch the map back over, and then Teddy is using Detect Magic. I almost dragged you guys to the wrong map. That would have been interesting. Just fast forward into that dungeon. Alright, Teddy, so where are you detecting Detect Magic? Or where are you casting Detect Magic?
So is it in an area or is it around me itself? Okay.
30 feet of you.
Okay. So I'm gonna
you
start
know.
off in the underground portion of the temple
Okay.
and sort of just patrol and walk around outside and try and just patrol the entire town if possible. I'll cast it again if I need to.
So, other than your party members, you don't detect any other sources of magic.
Okay. We're good.
All right.
So what you guys do next is up to you.
Well, I suppose our next goal should be to begin heading towards the swamp.
I'm pulling up the world map right now, so because I know the direction, I need to see how far it is. Alright. So as of right now, the details that you guys know for sure is it is off to the northeast. And I feel like there were some other details you guys knew, but it was a few sessions ago.
We were told that there's most likely a large, I think it was a large castle-like structure that was up there. That being where we were most likely to find it.
All right, guys, so hear me out. What if we sent the orb into the astral plane as it exploded and tore a hole through reality? Now the plane's emerging, and everything's going to be fucked.
Well, that means we're going to get paid a hell of a lot for fixing the problem, aren't we?
Sorry, just randomly popped in my head, and I was like, that'd be actually a pretty interesting concept. It's like they tried to take the way out of just sending it to the astral plane, and instead they tore a hole through reality.
The DM suddenly furiously taking notes.
No.
The least trustworthy no of all time.
Uthix, the astrophysicist dwarf.
I had to do a lot with the astral plane back in the war.
Yeah, back in the war. Should have seen the astral explosions we created.
He learned about that when he used his GI Bill to go to college.
And then they informed me he had to pay him extra GI Bill.
There were a couple of big cities we took out. Ended the war in no time.
Alright. You all are terrible. Also, that's a pretty cool idea, Uthix.
The gang commits a war crime.
Only one?
I feel like it's normally just grouped together.
We have to define this as something else. There's too many. How far can you guys travel in a day now? Through a jungle.
Does anyone have the jungle as a preferred terrain? I'm hinting at our ranger.
Is our ranger here?
Sorry, I was checking on what the hell Penny was chewing on. What did I miss?
What are your preferred terrains?
Swamp, actually. Swamp and forest. So, both
Yeah.
the ones we're going to be traveling through.
But not jungle, so you're useless.
Is there a jungle one in the list?
Yes.
We had this
I think so.
discussion. Okay, then yeah.
Jungle is on the list, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But once we get to the swamp, we'll be good.
If it takes over a day and we have a long rest, I can cast Longstrider, I believe.
Well, this is going to be fairly rough terrain, this part of the jungle. That's why I was asking. There are
We
no
could just
roads.
suck it up and-
It's hills and trees and rivers and all kinds of stuff to deal with.
We could just suck it up and do it. It'll make for my story.
What are you
In
sucking up?
pursuit of the story. I don't know
You
what
suck-
I'm talking about. What? Was that a serious question? Do I know what I'm talking about?
Are you sucking up the whole jungle? That might take you a minute.
Just all of the oxygen.
With how much Luthix talks, it'll take forever. Especially in the jungle. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, whenever you guys are ready to head out, if there's nothing else you need to check out in this area, you guys sound like you're not going to make it very far, but depends on how you roll, honestly, at this point. So who wants to roll for travel?
Oh boy, not me. Not of my wheelhouse.
Not with your luck tonight, John.
Y'all want to get in some
You've already
trouble?
spent it all.
Well, I mean, if you want to,
let
let me
wait.
persuade the environment to be nice to us, yeah, man, I'll do a persuasion roll.
No, listen. He actually makes a valid point. Kaida hasn't rolled shit all night.
That's true. Kaida?
Yes.
What is it again? It's
It's any rule that you
It's-
can make applicable to travel.
Applicable.
Yes.
Applicable.
I'm going to go with my sense of direction here and roll survival.
Okay.
That's not a bad one, man.
Come on, summon a Trask.
Oh,
No, fucking A, dude.
Gosh.
Nice, man.
nice.
Can I
Okay.
get a hell yeah?
Well, that was unexpected.
So, despite,
Apparently, you're shit
Well,
on
well needed.
land. You know where the fuck you're going.
Why summon a Tarask when you can summon 2 Tarasks?
Kaida, although unfamiliar with the terrain, actually finds a path in the right direction, and you guys are able to make fairly good time, and are unaffected by the terrain, and you guys make a pretty good time. All right, so day 2 of travel. Has anyone else not rolled recently?
Ben.
Ben?
I don't actually think Dave's rolled at all either.
Both of them have been pretty light on rolls. Now, you said you guys would have had a long rest. Were you taking long strider? I know you had mentioned it.
It's only one creature, so unless somebody has stubby legs.
Well, I think someone does, but I don't think that's going to be the main thing slowing you guys down. Okay, 2 people have stubby legs. I think 3 people technically have stubby legs, but one carries himself better than the rest.
Hold on, I'm gonna link what this ability does real quick. Or at this point, copy and paste it, but
Have we seen some black dragon dung?
Well, here's the thing. I haven't seen Black Dragon shit before. And by that point, I think it would just point me to the nearest pile of shit.
I don't think you have, Denny. So Olander and the rest of the party, about halfway through the day, you guys come across a road. It seems fairly old, and honestly, calling it a road at this point is a bit of a stretch. But it looks like from the remnants, this was once actually a very well-built road to traverse the swamp. It heads off to the east and to the west of your guys' current location.
well,
All roads lead somewhere.
we were told we needed to head northwest. So we could follow the road to the west.
And I'll keep up the pinging from the locate object.
That works for me.
I guess we're told to go northeast.
I'm pretty
Oh, I
sure
thought you said west.
I'm pretty sure he said west.
Oh,
Anybody else remember?
I mean, the village was in the northwest to begin with, but then it was the north. Sorry, it was in the south, southeast to begin with. Then it was southwest. Cardinal directions are hard.
What do I remember? Northeast or northwest?
Why are we taking directions from a bird?
He's got the compass on him, of course. That's why
Actually, yeah, I
why you
do-
keep him around.
I do have a compass.
Oh, it was northeast. I'm like 99% sure I said northeast.
Alright, then we'll follow the road to the east.
Alright.
Alright, as you guys begin to follow the road, the traveling's a little easier on the road. Although, Olander was navigating you guys perfectly well through the swamp. And you guys come across an old, dilapidated town. Dilapidated. A lot of the buildings that were here have fallen due to time and age and are just piles of rock, wood, and everything's honestly just caved in at this point. Do you guys want to stop and explore it or keep moving forward?
I think exploring would be a good idea. It might give us some knowledge to where he is.
Yeah, I'm fine with exploring around a little bit.
Alright, what do you guys want to look closer at?
What kind of buildings are there?
For the most part, the buildings
Well-
look like they were constructed out of some type of flagstone.
Okay. They look like they were primarily houses, or does it look like there was any form of a business district from where we can stand?
Most of them look like they were housing. There's a couple towards the center of the town that look like they may have been a shop. And then one that is still actually standing relatively well is clearly a old church.
I want to point the church out to Olander.
Church could hold something interesting. I'll go. I think I'm going to go explore the church. Would you like to join me, Barry?
Absolutely. I'm wondering if we should send Teddy in first, or if you
Teddy
think it's deserted.
I imagine it'll be mostly deserted, but I'll be sure to check for traps.
All right.
Oh, Teddy appears to be detecting magic on it.
There
What
is
does Teddy?
no sources of magic.
Did someone say checking for traps?
Wait. Let Grim finish, pretty please, with little candy sprinkles on top.
Well, there is no sources of magic emitting from the church.
Yeah,
Also-
somebody said looking for traps. Yes, that was said.
I literally have the most useless spell to tell if there are traps.
Well, we don't need useless right now. What we need is useful.
No, the spell would tell us if there are traps, and if it comes up negative, we don't have to worry about looking for them.
Agreed.
There are no traps.
Lovely.
You can detect.
Well, I'm going to wander my way into the church.
Alright. So the first thing I note is whenever you enter the church, you realize that all the relics that you normally find in a church appear to be missing.
I think I know what might have taken them.
Even the I don't know, podium or central altar is missing from the church.
So it's just the pews then?
Just the pews, yep.
Can we tell to what god this church was to, or if it was just a general church?
But with the religious icons missing, it would be a little difficult. But if someone would like to investigate it, or
Would a religion check work in this instance? I don't know, since there's no actual...
a religion check may work, but a 10 will not.
An atheist, I'm not entirely sure.
Will a 21 I honestly don't know because there's no religious symbols.
More in the style of the building and the architecture, maybe. Again, the cleric was shit religion. Let's see.
We have a 10, a 21, and a 17. Give me 2 seconds. I had one in mind, but the name has escaped me.
How do I post images?
I don't think you can in that chat. You have to do it in Discord.
You have to do it in Discord.
You can't do it.
Don't post that in Discord, kindly. Godless heathen.
Do I want to know?
The godless beast.
I probably don't want to know, do I?
It's disgusting. I hate it.
It's called a PP.
I'm worried.
Anyways, continue, Grim.
I'm sorry, it just took a moment here. I'd rather look it up and say it how I think it's pronounced than to screw it up. This is a temple to Selene, which is quite odd in itself.
Isn't Saloon a moon deity?
Yes. Technically.
Well, I'm going to
Someone
roll
can
another
just
religion
it
check.
too.
I'm going to roll another religion check to see how much I actually know about that deity. Yeet. Somehow a decent amount. I didn't expect that, but...
You're correct, he is the goddess of the moon. I'll say there's a lot of information about her. Anything in particular you're trying to remember?
Primarily alignment and notable enemies.
Neutral good through chaotic good for her followers. What was the other part?
Notable enemies.
Notable enemies. Her alignment itself is chaotic good. I suppose the Lady of Loss, but that's all that I can find.
Okay. Most likely, then, he wiped this out simply because it was a village. Well, we don't know that it was the dragon. I feel like it's a safe assumption. I heard a Discord ping, and now I'm concerned.
I did not, because I have streamer mode turned on.
Hamburger.
And D&D alignments are really a suggestion.
Chopper, I don't see jungle in the list. I see Arctic, coast, desert, forest, grassland, mountains, and swamp, or the Underdark.
Is this your favorite terrain?
Yeah, I feel like jungle should be on the list, so we're going to assume it is, but the jungle and a forest are very different. No, technically, it depends on the type of forest. Technically, a jungle is a type of forest, but semantics. No. I'm also going to investigate around to see if I can find out like any distinct marks of a dragon that would have been here, such as dried acid or large claw or tooth marks.
Roll the investigation.
Yeah, investigation is not my strong suit. 12.
No, you don't seem to find any claw marks or acid burns or anything of the like.
I suppose it is possible that they packed up and left town all on their own, but I would look for tracks, but given that I don't know how long ago it's been, tracks might well have just been washed away by now.
Just by looking at it, it appears like this village has been in disrepair for some time.
No, it's entirely possible that whoever was here simply packed up and left for whatever reason they may have had.
Like, probably hundreds of years.
Wow, sturdy buildings. Very, very sturdy church.
Cameron, what are you eating?
Nothing. My mic sensitivity must have changed again in one moment.
At least I heard it. I don't know if anyone else heard it.
That should be better now.
Alright. But no, this village does appear like it's been sitting in the swamp for at least a couple hundred years, deteriorating. Is there any other buildings you guys would like to explore? Like I said, there's a couple old shops.
Is there any food?
Is there any? There is no food. Honestly, I don't think there's any food at all. 200 years, I don't think anything would have survived. Actually, no, you know what? Screw it. There's a couple jars in one of the shops that have a brown liquid in them.
Teddy's gonna open it.
Teddy, I would suggest against that.
Teddy's gonna open it.
If he drinks it, it's on him. If he dies, his cut gets put to my fund. Because I'm going to be the one bringing his ass back.
It smells kind of sweet. It's very thick.
Wait, I know exactly what this is. I've seen this movie.
What movie?
Holes.
That's funny. Somebody
Am I
rolled
dead?
something, but I can't see it. Did you eat it?
Yeah,
Did you roll Constitution save? What'd you roll?
I rolled an 18.
Ah, you're fine. It tastes very, very sweet. And it also tastes of like a little bit of alcohol.
Is it carbonated?
It's not carbonated.
Okay, so cool. I'm gonna down that all.
That rules out my thought.
What was your thought, Chopper?
Honey.
Honey? Oh yeah, honey's one of those things that'll last forever too.
If it were honey, it wouldn't be a liquid right now, though.
Wrath semen.
If it's stored properly, it would.
Yeah, if it's stored properly,
Yeah, I
it would.
suppose.
And honestly, if you heat honey up, it'll always decrystallize. But
What about T-Rex semen? You just
What did I
guzzle T-Rex
consume?
semen.
Would that be sweet or salty?
I would imagine probably salty, given
It
what I've
depends on
heard,
its
but I'm not 100%
diet,
sure.
but
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Anyway, how did that taste, there, fella?
I'm not intoxicated, right? Or am I?
No, it's not alcoholic enough to intoxicate you.
Okay, cool.
But it also
Yeah.
hasn't gone off into like a vinegary flavor either.
Okay. I'm gonna hand Barry one of them.
I'm gonna throw it back.
Barry doesn't trust 200-year-old jars of food.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm old. Throw it back.
Wait.
Drink it.
Oh, okay. Throw it back. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that was my fault. I misinterpreted it. I thought you literally threw it back.
No, I'm gonna pop it and chug it.
All right. Give me just a second so I can see what you guys rolled.
Sure. Yep.
Hey, you guys are both fine.
That's not too bad.
Unfortunately, you guys can't identify what fruit was in here or what was technically in the concoction, but most likely some type of fruit.
I turn to Frank and say, "See, nothing bad happens from drinking random liquids."
I don't know. Let me find out.
Ben, your stomach hurts.
I'm gonna force myself to puke.
All right. Cod save, I guess.
hold on. I know exactly how we can make him puke. Uthix, I'm gonna hold him still. I imagine you know what to do from here.
Every line of that sentence was concerning. What's...
If you punch
Sounds like a
somebody hard,
stomach punch.
if you punch somebody hard enough between the base of their ribs and their belly button, you can make them throw up. I am not bullshitting. I know because it has happened to me.
Uthix could just fully
I'm
snap
sorry.
him in half, though. Like,
Okay, this is off topic, but you can also make someone throw up by kicking them in the groin because those nerves run in the same direction.
You have a point. I was not suggesting anything that mean, though.
I'm just saying, like, you left that so open. Like, I was
Also make
concerned.
somebody throw up by knocking them out and then taking a shit in their fucking mouth. But I mean,
See, it
let's
was
move
just
on.
it was so open-ended. I'll hold him down, and then you thinks you know how to make him throw up. So it's just
And he
like,
shit
Better yet, I just make him drink some Epicac.
someone just disconnect John.
I think
I moved him to said something stupid for a moment.
All right, go ahead and move him back.
You know why you were there.
what? You don't like the idea of shitting into someone's
I'll
mouth?
send you there too, bitch!
Fuck you!
Okay. Ymir, how about this? We just make him drink some Epicac.
I think he was able to throw it up.
Perfect.
I don't care how he threw it up. He threw it up.
Stuck his finger down his throat. Easy.
We don't need to
So, fun
define it.
fact, I don't think rats actually have gag reflexes.
They do not. But he's also a bipedal rat, so who fucking knows?
I mean,
Aren't all rats bipedal technically?
yeah. Most of them can do that.
Behold, a man!
They also have collapsible rib cages. They can fold down. It's the reason they're able to squeeze through the S-trap of a toilet and come up through the sewers.
A chopper.
Yeah.
I don't need to think about that.
So how many rats could I fit in my asshole at a time? You know, like, it's 2 raccoons, but, like, how many rats?
I mean, that depends on the
Hey,
size
Hey,
of the
you
rat.
know what? I'm just going to cut this conversation here. It's almost 9:30 for me. It's getting weird.
Who got sent down this time? I'm not from my computer the whole time here.
Fishy.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm a dip.
All right, Orthos.
Have fun at work, Orthos.
You made
Yeah.
me at the start of the dungeon, just to let you know.
Huh?
You made me as a little bit of the start of the dungeon or the finding of, just to let you know.
If I miss the finding of, fine. If I miss the beginning part,
Stealth.
chopper.
Well,
Yeah, if I miss the beginning part, chopper. He
Well, we
knows
did
how
the-
to play this class just as well as I do, if not better.
Well.
So, see y'all's around.
Edited.
honestly, when we get to the start of the
Definitely
dungeon, we
be
could
better.
wait there for him. It is like 10. Like it is 10:30.
Yeah, I'm on boomer hours too.
Well,
So
is there anything else that you guys want to? Well, yeah. So is Monkey.
Teddy ate something. He's good.
Teddy ate something. He's good. Okay.
Well, I suppose we should investigate the shops and see if they left behind anything important. Who would like to go through them? I'm not particularly inclined, to be honest. Well, if anybody is. Oh wait, I know. Ben, there might be shiny things in there. Would you like to go check?
Oh yeah, sure. As you hear the shadows say next to you.
He just fucking scuttles off.
So Ben is gonna squeeze into what remains of the collapsed buildings that look
Yeah.
like shops. As you investigate around the area, you find nothing. What's in everything of value looks like it was removed from the shop. I mean, you find a couple things like torn up scrolls and that have deteriorated massively with mold growing on them, and a couple other things like that, but anything of value looks like it's long removed.
Hey, Olander, stick your head into the hole real quick.
I would rather not.
No, fine then. What's your AC? There's no fucking shinies in there.
I said that there may be, and also that doesn't hit me.
What do you mean a 25 doesn't hit you?
You're talking to me! I can hear where you are!
Roll perception.
Who, me or
One moment.
Him.
Oh.
Yeet.
What do you roll?
Damn, 14.
Okay. What's your natural?
14.
Okay. I don't
So
think you guys-
technically, if Ben did actually throw the dagger at him, he would hit him.
I think so.
By the way, I said that there may be. I'm sorry that you cannot understand intangibles, but
I'll squeeze my way back out.
All right. You guys want to investigate any of the other structures?
I don't particularly. I'm probably just gonna find a quiet spot to continue to write.
All right. Yeah, it looks like something, or whenever the people moved away from here, everything of value was removed from this town. Whenever you guys are
Wonder
ready.
why the people left. Wonder if it was attacked or if like some form of industry shut down and the town died, or it doesn't really matter. I'm just thinking out loud, but wonder where all the people went.
They lived in weird houses.
They did live in weird houses.
I've had a variety of bizarre houses, although I think I liked my trees with my spider the best. I'm just petting Shelob.
How are you supposed to fit under there? Points at collapsed house.
It used to be a little higher off the ground.
All right, are you guys ready to move forward?
Yeah, or I am anyway.
All right, so as you guys continue down the road, the next thing that you guys see about a mile away from the city is what looks like 4 castle walls that are completely covered in vines.
Well,
That looks promising.
that would be my best guess for where he's located. Or was located.
Mhm.
Technically, now most of him's located in the Arctic.
Very true, my friend. Very true.
Some of it's inside of me.
As you
Mhm.
guys move around this, because you guys are seeing it from the side, and as you guys go closer, the side that faces the road, where you normally find a gate, is completely collapsed.
Well, I suppose that makes entry a little easier.
And as you grow even closer, where there would be normally a castle, is instead what remains of a castle stacked into a large cave entrance. And it looks like it
Ding,
was
ding, 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 ding.
decorated. Like it looks like some of the building tops were set up on top of the cave to kind of look official. Like one of the peaks is sitting right on the top of the cave entrance.
That looks like a fantastic candidate, doesn't it?
It does look like something lives here, and even if it's not the dragon, it probably has something we want. Well, can use. I assume it's the dragon, but even if not, I'm going to kill it anyway. Or make a
please
deal with
do.
it. Who knows?
And I shall document it.
Our faithful scribe and spellcaster.
Indeed.
I love the idea that the only reason Barry tries to keep us alive is because if it ends, he has to go find a new group of people to make stories from.
Yes. And I like you guys.
So you guys want to hold outside or go into the immediate entrance and hold there?
Inside.
We could investigate the area around it first and see if there's anything. I'm just saying, there's a decent chance of traps. It's a lair.
That's very true.
At least I feel there would be traps. So I'm going to investigate around the main entrance to the castle, around the gate for any traps.
Well, I don't intend to move from where I am until I'm shown a clear path. I
Well,
can do many
gentlemen,
things, but not find traps.
Well, gentlemen, it looks absolutely safe. Carry on with me. Hollander says before stepping in approximately 37 bear traps. Uthix is pretty sure I cleared all the bear traps.
Olander,
Here.
Yes.
you stepped in a bear trap.
Alright. I'm actually very familiar with those. I have to take a d4 damage. Then hopefully I have better luck at this than... I have better luck than that fucking Bone Devil. Who was stuck in a trap for 5 rounds. Barry stayed back the longest, and then conveniently is the only one who was able to probably find a trap.
Alright, so Uthix unfortunately does not see any traps. Teddy sees a trap that's currently attached to Olander's leg.
As Hollander just pries it off. That was unpleasant. Just gonna let that snap back shut.
Barry, you notice that there are bear traps just buried all over the place underneath swamp leaves and just kind of decorated to look like they are part of the terrain.
No.
I could see
Let me get-
Teddy legitimately being like, "Hey, I found one," and just pointing at the chain that leads to the trap attached to his leg.
Right.
Oh no, Teddy's got like 5 on him at this point in time. He's just like, oh, I don't know.
Let's go
You're about what
point
they were
them
meant
out.
for.
I'm gonna ask if I should lead.
That might be a better idea since we all missed the traps.
What traps?
I'm gonna hold the bear trap. These ones.
Oh, weren't those like plants?
Not quite.
Oh.
Regardless, not fun to step on. They're designed to ensnare things as large as bears.
Oh. Weird.
Oh boy.
Teddy just picks one up and takes a bite out of it.
At this point, you realize Teddy has 2 of them on his feet that he hasn't noticed. By the way, roll 2d4.
Okay. You could have put more, man. I'm good.
Well, they only do 2. You can
Well,
only
you
really
got
get 2 of
feet.
them.
Where the hell are they going?
And
He's just fucking. He literally just plops down and rolls his way across.
I feel like literally, Teddy is just good.
I said Chopper did not, or Uthix did not step in any. He rolled high enough not to step in them, but not high enough to find them. But Barry is able to lead you guys past the rest of them. Which brings you guys to the entrance of the cave itself. Unless you guys want to explore around the cave anymore. I mean, there is some area around it you can keep looking through. It's also covered in bear traps.
This dragon really, really liked bear traps. I don't even know how he set him up with his gigantic hands, but he found the goddamn. Yeah, he might have had mage hand, I guess.
May have enslaved and then killed. Oh.
I also choose to believe that there weren't actually bear traps here until I said anything.
I wonder if someone set the bear traps up for the dragon. That would have been even funnier.
Oh god, it would, wouldn't it?
Oh,
This'll catch him. We put enough of them down, it will.
Teddy's gonna go down first at this point because everyone seems to be affected by these things.
Alright.
If no one's.
Well, you seem to be moving down a very wide cave passage.
I'll hang back if anyone wants to go first, but yeah, Meat Shield can go first if no one wants to.
I vote Meat Shield.
Might I suggest, actually, we do have someone who specializes in both traps and avoiding traps. It might be a good idea to send him to scout out. Wherever the hell he is.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well,
That's a good idea.
who's going first?
I would suggest Ben.
Ben?
Yeah, I agree, because we can actually afford to lose him. So, have him go first. Benny! Oh, Benny!
What am I doing?
No. We're at the mouth of what we believe to be the dragon's lair. Would you like to go look for traps? Because we just stepped in about 37 bear traps.
Shiny, and there are bunches and bunches and bunches of shiny. Look for traps, and
As you
we'll
see
be right
Ben
behind
just
you.
disappear.
He'll come back, and if he doesn't, we'll know there's traps. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he won't come back, will he?
No, to be frank, there's a chance.
He's gonna find that gold and then just set up a home.
So in the immediate area that you're heading down, Ben, you don't find any traps, but you do notice one, honestly, slightly horrific change. The walls of the cave, which when you're coming down, looks like they were made by piling stones of a castle together, take a bit of a twist as you get further down. Suddenly there's dirt and roots, and upon closer examination, it's not dirt and roots. It's roots in skulls, bones, and other remains that make up the walls of the cave.
Interesting. Anyway,
Anyway. Should we hold here? Because the next thing you find is the mushrooms, and I'm honestly worried where we go from there.
I think it'd be a good idea to hold here for with us. Also, I am incredibly tired. I don't know how Quaid is, but I am very tired.
I took a nap earlier.
So did I. Also, I have a roast that's been in the crock pot for like 10 to 11 hours now, and I kind of want to go check on it.
Probably a good idea.
Long time for a roast.
It's only cooking at like fucking 150, 175.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed to turn into stew, but the meat was not very good.
It was supposed to cook it at like 3,000.
I didn't want it to turn to fucking dust.
What, I remember that.
Oh,
like,
you're not
old,
cooking for John?
old cartoons.
What was that?
You said, oh, he's not cooking for John? He doesn't want to cook it at 3,000.
I don't know. What
Yeah, I'm not trying to eat
What's wrong
charcoal,
with
you know.
you?
What was
We
it? What was
fucked
the
up by
cartoon?
not grinding it into burger patties anyway.
I can't remember the exact quote, but it was like, if it needs to cook at 300 for 1 hour, I
no.
can cook it at 3,000 for 1 minute.
That math does not check out at all. I don't even know
I don't
what the
remember
correct math is. I know
don't
that
remember the
that's not
original
it.
quote, but yeah, it was something along those lines.
That's funny.
Grim, are you still streaming?
I am, yes, Chopper. I mean, the stream is nothing relevant other than voices right now.
Let me know when you stop.